Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacoby. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jacoby. I'm 22 and I've been playing volleyball for 12 years. So if you want to learn more about volleyball, make sure you subscribe and like this video. Also leave a comment down below just because I like to chat with people and respond to my comments. But in today's video, I'm going to tell you my best basic volleyball tips for beginners. Make sure you stick around to the end because my best tips are at the very end. First and foremost, you need to call the ball, like period. Because say like me and I don't know, Brittany next to me, right? We're passing or we're going to play defense or we're service teaming, whatever, and the ball is served or hit right in between us and I'm like, oh, you got it. And she's like, oh, I thought you got it, and the ball hits the floor. Not a good look, not a good sign. Now, how could we prevent the ball from hitting the ground? I could be like, mine, 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 and call the ball. Okay, my memory card got really full, but I don't know what it said. I don't know what I said before it cut me off, so I'm saying that y'all need to call the ball so the ball doesn't fall in between you. Key to success, number one. And to even further clear up like the confusion between whose ball it is, just be like, mine, mine, mine. And then once you're passing the ball to your setter or whoever you're passing it to, you can put a name on it, as people say or coaches say. Meaning like if I'm passing the ball to you and your name is like, I don't know, Ashley, and I'm passing you the ball, I'm like, mine up, Ashley, Ashley, Ashley. And then you know that the ball is coming to you. Another pro tip when calling the ball is to call mine up. So when you're passing the ball, if I'm passing the ball and I just say mine, like sure, at my level, like the ball is just gonna go up naturally because I know that's what I'm supposed to do with the ball, and I know when to put momentum on the ball and when to not put momentum on the ball. When you're a beginner or just to train the habit of getting the ball up, you can call the ball mine, and then once you contact the ball, up, mine up. So when you're saying up, that immediately tells your brain to get the ball up. So that's just one way that coaches like to train that. I don't train it, but I mean, if I feel like they need it, then I'll say it. But if they don't need it, I won't say it. It's really up to personal preference. Next pro tip is to always be ready and in a defensive stance. So let me tell you a little story about how people cannot be ready and it's a bad thing. So say you're serving, right, and you serve the ball and you just stand on the service line just looking at the ball like, wow, that was a great serve. And you're just watching the other team play it out. But you're not back in your position. And then somehow, some way, the other team they get the first ball over by accident and it lands right where you're supposed to be on your side of the court. Don't do that. Not a good look, okay? So once you serve, get back to base immediately. If you're in base, make sure you're staying ready and loaded, or ready for the ball to come to you, or ready for a random free ball to come over, or a tip, or a dump. You always gotta be on your toes and ready for the unexpected. Until the whistle blows and the point is over, of course, then you can be like, whatever. But then once the whistle blows and you're ready to receive the serve or serve, that's when you gotta lock in. Next pro tip is to realize that mistakes happen, but you gotta move on like quick, okay? You can't just be like, oh my God, like I suck, like I made a really bad play, da, da, da. No, like you cannot do that, because as soon as you start doing that, you're gonna play horrible. Or you'll just go downhill mentally. Like you might not even be playing that bad. You just think that you're playing bad, right? Or if you really are playing that bad and your stats are that bad, you have got to make the other plays positive. Okay, my card got full again. I really need to learn how to be a good YouTuber and like clear off my SD cards, but you would think I would do that. Okay, sorry after I was rudely interrupted by my own actions. If this is not the consequences of my own actions. As I was saying, you got to forget how you just hit the ball in the net and be like, you know, like laugh it off and be like, oh, I just hit the ball in the net, like my bad, and then next play, move on. Like, okay, the point's over, it's in the past, you can't do anything about it, just let it go, okay? Because then it will bring you down the rest of the match. Next pro tip is to be nice to your team, your coaches, the parents, whoever you have to interact with. Please be nice. Like, for like the sake of everyone, just keep the peace. If you really can't stand one girl, don't beef with her at volleyball practice, like, and don't beef with her outside of practice. Literally just let her be. Just everyone just stay in their own lanes and just focus on volleyball. You're not there to be best friends. It's not Girl Scouts, right? You're there to play volleyball. And for selfish reasons, you might just be there to get better. And it's not selfish in a negative way, it's selfish in a good way. If you want to get better, great, go to volleyball practice. But if you hate one girl there, don't interact with her. It's so simple, okay? Just leave the drama, no drama, even though it happens, but you gotta squash it immediately because that can make you play even worse. I swear. Next point is to give max effort all the time. Now, me, I am guilty of this. I'm not doing it because sometimes I'm just like, oh, like I don't want to be there, or I'm like super relaxed. Like I'm a pretty relaxed person, so it looks like I'm not trying like pretty much all the time. Not saying I'm like a natural athlete, but like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, Like there's literally a picture of me that my friends have. I looks like I want to like die like at practice. It's hilarious. But like you really gotta give max effort. And to be honest, the reason, I mean like I was giving max effort, but like girl, I was tired. That was my 12th year of playing volleyball straight. I'm ready to be done. You know, give max effort. Don't be like me. Don't be like me, please. Next tip is to pursue the ball always. That means that you have to give up your body for the ball. Meaning that you need to dive. Like if you think a ball is out of your reach, still go for it, still dive for it, still try to get the ball up, because that creates momentum, it creates energy on your side. Even if you don't get it up, it's like great hustle, like let's go. Like people just get excited about that kind of stuff. So pursue the ball, and also it will make your coach happy. Last but not least, you need to be coachable, meaning that you need to be able to take criticism, constructive criticism that is, from your coach. You need to be able to take direction and apply it like ASAP. Like if you're hitting and then your coach tells you to stop leaning to the left, or put your left arm up when you're hitting with your dominant hand, or vice versa if you're left-handed, do it. Like just try it, because one, it'll make them happy. Two, they're trying to help you, because coaches have a wealth of knowledge that you do not have yet, because they're older and they've been playing a lot longer and they coach the sport. So they're just trying to get you to be better. They're trying to push you to your full potential. So make sure you're listening to your coaches, make sure you're absorbing the information and apply it. They're there to help you. They're not trying to hurt you in most situations. But all right guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you liked it. Once again, subscribe if you'd like. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at jacoby.sims, and also leave a comment down below because I like responding to comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.